So I promised you a shorter video after yesterday's mammoth 44 minutes, just over I think in fact, specifically looking at my October challenge and a couple of the things that I've took a bit of a punt on, a bit of a gamble, because they weren't cheap. And the idea behind them was to help increase the level of ketosis that I could achieve, which I've been a little bit disappointed with, if I'm honest, in this first quarter, 12-week period. There was a stage where it became particularly good. I can't really tell you why for a couple of weeks I was achieving some better results, but in general it's not been great. I did mention some sciencey bits which I don't really want to go over too much, but just to say that one of them was the suggestion that the higher your insulin levels, the harder it was to go into ketosis. So this is again saying that by reducing even further, which I didn't think was going to be something I was going to do yet, but I am taking a couple of units off of each dose over the next couple of weeks leading up to the October challenge. So hopefully the amount of insulin in my body will come down as well. So hopefully that will be a bonus. Also, through my little bit of science, I also worked out that carnitine is quite important, delivering. And I've lost me a bit of paper. I've lost me a bit of paper. Acetyl CoA to the liver. Nearly said kidney. To the liver, which then is what gets converted if your insulin is low enough into ketones. Enough of the science stuff. So my big punt was to spend some money on a product from a company called Perfect Keto. In fact, several products from a company called Perfect Keto. I'm currently on their website. They produce, and sorry for the M&S, more product placement. I'm just going to get out the first three things that I intend to show you. So they produce a bunch of products, and we're going to start with Perfect Keto Base. It's chocolate flavored. I believe you can put it in water. I personally will be mixing it with almond milk. But this is, and I couldn't say it properly yesterday, and I probably won't be able to say it again today, exogenous. I think that's right. Sounded good. No, you see, it's gone. I get it once. Exogenous ketones. So basically, ketones that you're not creating in your body yourself. These are produced, I guess. And the idea being, of course, is these will bump up your ketone level. Now, there's, again, a debate that still goes on, and there's people that are for it and people that are against it. One of the guys that I follow, Thomas DeLua, I know is not a massive fan of exogenous ketones and believes rather than be paying out this sort of money to buy product, you can do it the natural way. Plain fact is I haven't been able to. Even though my blood sugars have been ridiculously good, which was my main focus, I've not really achieved a deep state of ketosis, and I've not really had that big a weight loss. So the idea behind this for the month of October is to see if products like Perfect Keto and their exogenous ketones can have an effect. So that's product number one, exogenous ketones. Then, of course, MTC oil. This is salted caramel now. This will all go towards making one shake. Ultimately, they're saying you should start with half a scoop, and I think certainly that's what I'll be doing. The funny thing is, because I will also be taking a keto coffee in the morning separate from this, and that will include MTC oil, I will try to basically make these last the entire month, I think I will have to be taking half a scoop. I think when you start going up to a scoop, I don't think there are enough portions to last you an entire month. And again, I'm just going to say the price of this. Now, there are some exogenous ketone products that is far more expensive than perfect keto, but this is still expensive. Now, I didn't mention the price in the last video, but I am going to today because I think it's quite poignant and something you definitely need to think about. So, half a scoop of base, half a scoop of MTC oil, and finally, and again, I didn't look up the science bit like I said I was going to, but I know there are benefits. This is collagen, and again, chocolate flavored. So again, that will go in the shake along with the other two. Also, just whilst we're doing some product placement, I bought this blender bottle. I don't know if that's actually the make, or whether that's just the name of what it is. I've got a sneaky feeling it is actually the name of the company. Yeah, blenderbottle.eu. So there's a plug for them. www.blenderbottle.eu. This is the mother. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It is actually bigger than my head. It's 45 fluid ounces, which is 1.6 litres. So that's going to make for quite some drink. Never used one of these before. Obviously, I've got quite a limited experience in the gym and the whole health thing. Unlike, I guess, these big weightlifters who've probably got a dozen of these. Apparently, it is airtight, waterproof. We'll soon see, I guess. And inside, it comes with. Drop that on the floor. It comes with a blender bowl. Oh, hello, out of focus. Now, apparently this blender bowl is quite important for when you're making up drinks. I don't know why, I don't know what it does, but I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. So, that's basically the blender bottle where I will pour the almond milk and the various perfect keto products. As I say, the collagen, the MTC oil, and the base to make a chocolatey, salted caramelly shake with almond milk. Now, price. Are you sitting down? And remember, I'm telling you now, there are products out there that does the same sort of thing for a lot more. But everything I could find, reviews, people, you know, recommending the products that are out there, this was the one for me that stood out. I've not taken it myself, so until I guess the end of November, after the October challenge, I won't truly know. Anyway, price wise, I messed up. I purchased these three products separately, individually, and together, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, they were about $150, $140, $150 now. Remember, the exchange rate with the pound isn't really in our favour at the moment in the UK. It's come right down, so I think it's about 1.2, whereas I can remember it being $2 to the pound. I'm that old. But yeah, it was about $140, $150. And then, because obviously I bought it direct from Perfect Keto, there was because I wanted it quickly as well, I paid for the DHL Express International, blah, 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 which was another $45. So I think all told, the order was about $190, around that sort of mark, $190, which I think when I did the conversion come out at about 150, 160 pounds. Now, if you imagine that's for a month, in fact, it's not if you do a full scoop of each. I think I read somewhere that you get about 14 days, so that's 2 weeks. So obviously it's a very expensive product. You know, I'm going to be honest, I ain't going to sugarcoat it. Even if they'd sent me these free, I'd be saying it's an expensive product. If you can afford it, great. There are going to be a lot of people that just haven't got that as an option. But anyway, I've decided, because if I'm honest, I've made a massive saving on the amount of money that I used to spend on food. This, I guess, is a test. And if I get the right results, will I do it again? Yes, I probably will do it in November and December, just to make sure that I can have a few treats over the Christmas. Now, why did I buy it from Perfect Keto in America and not one of the dealers that sell the product in the UK? My biggest reason, well, the reason, was I'm super paranoid about getting fake stuff. So I didn't want to spend, which basically was still as expensive almost. I think to buy the products in the UK separately worked out still about £130, so not a lot cheaper, about 20 quid, maybe cheaper than what it cost with the courier and everything. But I was just worried that something would turn up, and how would I know? You know, when it comes to counterfeits, especially from China and stuff, there's some amazing counterfeits that you just wouldn't know, especially if you hadn't tried the original product or seen the original packaging, etc., etc. So for me, I wanted to buy it from Perfect Keto in the USA and feel comfortable in the fact that at least I knew I was getting the genuine product. However, I was in for a couple of shocks, and one of them was down to my own stupidity, and the second one was probably down to my stupidity. The first thing I did is, by ordering them individually, I didn't take advantage of the bundle offers. So if anyone goes to the website, perfectketo.com, do click on bundles, because there are some really good deals on bundles where they package all of this together. For example, there is a Perfect Keto starter bundle, which in addition to those three products also has some keto strips, some like testing strips, and I think combined it works out about $25–30 cheaper than buying them individually. So obviously you're making a saving. However, the one that I kicked myself was they do one called the Perfect Keto Combo for achieving your goals. I've actually got it up on the screen at the moment, and luckily I contacted Perfect Keto. I explained to them that I'd missed the bundle option, and amazingly they agreed to send me the extra products that you get in the bundle. So they'd already dispatched these three via courier. They turned up, can I say, within about 3 days, which I thought was pretty amazing. I mean, it is expensive, $45 for a courier fee, but to get them within 3 days from America, I was pretty impressed by that. But they did send out the other two products that come in the bundle, which is, I don't know if you can see this, but it's keto electrolytes. They're capsules that basically you can take to help balance your electrolytes if you're doing a lot of cardio, if you're doing a lot of weights and you're sweating a lot and you really do need to replace your electrolytes. Now, to be honest, I already do that with a few things that I drink. Well, mainly what I drink. I make when I'm training at home in particular, I have a very special drink that I make with water, lemon juice, and Himalayan pink salt. But this is going to be interesting to add to the mix. But the thing that I was really excited about, even though I shouldn't be getting too excited, but it also comes with some keto bars. 10-gram protein bars, almond butter brownies. Now, if that doesn't get your lips and tongue absolutely dripping, I don't know what will. I've not really done the sciencey bit on it. I've not looked at the carbs / net carbs. I've been eating a lot of grenade bars. I think that's how you say it, grenade bars. And I love them, and I'm not going to give up on them. Even though I'm so paranoid about this net carbs thing. Is it really a thing, net carbs? They taste too good to only be 3 grams of net carbs, but anyway, I've got these almond butter brownie, and these will be an alternative to the grenade bars as well. So I thought it was amazing that Perfect Keto could have just said, well, your stupid fault, you know, you ordered them individually, so no, you're not getting the bundle. But no, they sent them out. Not only did they send them out no extra charge, including no additional postage. I don't know how they pulled that off. Obviously took a little bit longer to turn up, about 10 days, but they're here now ahead of the challenge, so it's going to be really cool. Will reducing my insulin, will increasing my carnitine, and will the addition of the Perfect Keto products get me into a better state of ketosis and start to improve the weight loss, in addition to all of the other good things that are happening, the you know, massively reduced blood sugar levels, the way I've been able to reduce my medication, and the improving cholesterol and blood sugars. I've got to say, on the blood sugars and cholesterol, that is a work in progress, and until I get my results back next week, I won't know if they've gone up or down. Pretty sure my blood pressure has definitely gone down. It's the cholesterol one that I'm a little bit in the dark about. So that's all the products. I have also, even though I haven't got it up here, started taking 10 milliliters of a new MTC oil. I'm not going to name drop the old one, but I did get a new one, which I haven't brought up with me, and I can't remember the name of it. But it's a new MTC oil that will be going into my keto coffee. I've already started taking it this week just to sort of prepare me for next week, which is the start of the challenge. Can I say it starts with a 28-hour fast. So on Monday, the last day of September, leading into the start of October, I'll be doing a 28-hour fast. I think the most I've done so far, and again, not by design, it was meant to be about 16 hours and ended up being probably 21, 22 hours. But this will be a 28-hour fast to start the October challenge. The other stupid thing I did, just to clear up my stupidity all round, is I forgot that because I was importing this from the USA, I didn't think I would be getting, but I did get an import tax charge of £35. So I think all told, to get these products, even in the bundle form, you know, you're looking at probably £170-ish. Either way, maybe £10 either way. I can't do the exact math in my head. Certainly from the Perfect Keto site, you're looking, if you bought the bundle, £127 is what they sell the bundle at, 45 for the courier, so 160, 172. That's about 100. Yeah, so it literally is about £170. Now, as I say, if I can make it last a month, as opposed to the 2 weeks, then okay, I can live with that. If I start to struggle to make it to the month, then I'm probably going to be a little bit mifty. So I'm going to have to make sure my portion sizes and everything are accurate. But anyway, that's the Perfect Keto challenge, experiment, whatever you want to call it, that's going to start literally the last day of September, first day of October, and run for the entire month of October. And I will do another video I'll probably mention my ketones before then, but I will do another specific video at the start of November to review how it went, what the results were, good or bad, and what I think.